All right, part number 3 of the Kingdom Hearts playthrough. In the final mix
Hope
version,
it's
during
going.
this segment after Destiny Islands,
Ah, there we go.
so in the final mix version, we get a cutscene where Riku appears in a strange world.
Hmm.
I believe it's in this segment that I read before this cutscene, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, final mix added a couple scenes,
Mm-hmm.
not a lot, but a couple here and there.
Ah, Traverse Town.
I just always consider this the Final Fantasy world. Because we never
Sort
do
of
get a
is, I
Final,
guess.
we never do get a Final Fantasy world.
Not a pure one, no.
You know, not a pure one. Well, when they actually gave a shit up Final Fantasy.
Right.
Fuck you, Nomura.
Damn it, Nomura. Damn it, Nomura.
Well, there's that one, was it? There's that one kid with like the purple headphones.
Oh, yeah. Neku?
Yeah, Neko.
That's...
Wasn't there a word for that?
It just kind of
It was like
merges. It merges
yeah, it was
with
like
Traverse Town.
It was Dream Drop Distance, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it's like a merged. It only merges a
Oh,
little
so
bit with Traverse Town here, so.
so they were just there.
Yeah, they were just there.
I see. Who am I? Okay.
What am I?
So we got separated from Kairi, Riku. We have a Keyblade. Now we're in this world. And that little boy over there looks like Tidus, but he's
Strangely.
Tidus, but he's not.
Hmm.
Yeah, strangely enough.
And the music.
Into the accessory shop. And it's Sid
Hey,
from Final
Sid.
Fantasy VII. Hey, Sid, you still a wife beater? People don't know what I mean. You've never played Final Fantasy VII before.
Technically, I have not, so I need to. It's on the list. I just never get the energy or the desire.
He has a traveling backstory.
Mm,
He's not the
unfortunate.
nicest. He's not the most nicest of people.
Mhm. Unfortunate.
Anyways, Keyblade. Attached draws out the Keyblade from the power within.
True power.
So, we get other Keyblades later on.
Mhm.
I just imagine. Well, I mean, they explain. What's it? We kind of get the idea that, you know, Sora kind of puts on new keychains and it transforms. But later on, as the year goes on, they kind of explain how Keyblades work.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
And our next challenger.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, the soldiers.
The soldiers.
Oh.
Literally my favorite literally my favorite Heartless. It's literally the third Heartless you ever see in the fucking series.
They're just so cool. Like,
I know, they're so
Ah.
cool. They're my favorite. I have a fucking pop figure. I have a Funko Pop and I have a little standee of it too.
nice.
That's how much I fucking love soldiers.
They're so cool. I
I gotta send you.
and I
got a
love the
little, I gotta
color
send you-
scheme. I just
Oh, talking about color schemes. Ugh. It's one thing Final
Oh, I
fucking-
hated that. That was
fucking
the worst
fucked
part
up.
of Final Mix. I was like, no, what'd you do to my boy?
Our boy.
Our
what are you
boy,
talking about?
our boy is soldier. No, why?
Although, so the first visit to Traverse Town, you have to go through a certain pattern to activate a sequence of
Mhm.
cutscenes. You can get lost, but it's a certain sequence.
I'm
of
pretty sure
course.
I did get very lost when I first played. I was like, I kept seeing them go in and out, and I'm like, what? I still don't even really know the sequence. I just run around until I get it.
The last one really tripped me up, though.
Hmm.
But we'll get to that. So one thing I did like about Final Mix is that every world that you go to has a unique heartless in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's in Hollow Bastion, but the soldier is the one for Hollow Bastion, and
Yes.
I like the gimmick of it, and I do like the color scheme that they use for
Mhm.
it.
It was nice.
But that's as far as the compliments I'm gonna go with Final Mix. Everything else pretty much fucking sucks.
Mm-hmm.
For me, at least, for my taste.
Yeah.
Anyways, Dalmatians.
Oh, no, the puppies.
I don't know. This is the only time they bring up 101 Dalmatians.
Pretty
at
sure
all.
it probably is the only time they bring it up.
Oh, okay.
The puppies, no.
But in a sense, because when the world's expanded, apparently they lost all their puppies.
Mm-hmm.
Even though there's puppies here in this world, but they don't appear until you get them.
They're locked in a chest, which is like how'd they get in the chest? But
God,
okay.
it's worse than a fucking bag, honestly.
It's like, okay.
But when you give them, when you rescue enough Dalmatians and bring them to them, they'll give you items
Mm-hmm.
for every 9. Dalmatians?
Maybe,
Or
yeah.
It's a certain ratio of Dalmatians. Anytime you get like 12 or something.
Mm-hmm.
When you get a certain amount, they give you items.
9 makes sense because you'd have 99, so you'd do it like 10 times. 9 times 10 is... No, that's 90.
No, but there's a total
11.
of 101 though.
Well, that's Pongo and Perdita.
Do they count as?
They're the
two?
100 and the 101st, I think.
Oh,
Because there's only 99 puppies.
Okay. It's, I need to do like a marathon of like watching all the Disney movies. It's been too fucking long.
Yeah.
I do have that free 1 month of Disney Plus though, so I can just do that.
Yeah.
When I bought Guardians of the Galaxy, you know, cause Disney.
Uh-huh.
I actually got 1 month
Oh,
of 1 month of Disney Plus.
nice.
So one of these days I'll sit down and just do nothing and just watch.
Watch a bunch of Disney movies.
Yep.
I think I've got a whole bunch on VHS, but I don't know if I have a working VHS player anymore.
My mom still does. Anyways, this is the one that trips me up. You have to go back into the alleyway.
Right, yeah.
And then the next thing you gotta do is go from the alleyway to the second district, like so.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to go back to the first district, and then go into the accessory shop, and then exit the accessory shop, and then plot continues from
And
there.
then the plot. Yeah, I think
No,
it took
it's
me
not
a long time before I, on my first playthrough, before I was like, oh,
Yeah, no, that last one tripped me up because I didn't realize I had to go back to the alleyway.
yeah. It's like, oh, there's a lot of, like, oh, that's what I was supposed to do? What the heck?
Oh boy.
I'm pretty sure I ran around
I mean, what
here.
to make it shorter, what you could do is go into the Dalmatians house, exit the Dalmatians house, go into the alleyway, and then go to the first district.
Mhm.
You could do that, but I never do that.
Mhm.
In the back of my head, I'm like, oh, I could just do this. But in reality, it's just like, no, I'm gonna do what I always did.
Right.
Since plot is progressing, there's Heartless in this area now.
Oh, man, the plot.
Plot. Just wait for all these Heartless health bars to be across the screen.
Mm-hmm.
That's far away from you now, though.
Oh, scan, yeah.
It's just XP, don't worry about it.
EXP. And money.
Money. Oh god, okay. Well, money's not as fucking troubling as 13, but like...
Oh, yeah. It still
you gotta
takes a
fight.
while.
You gotta fight a lot to get fight fucking money in this. There's the old file.
Bye.
Well, I technically oversaved the expert a long time ago, but yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. And out we go.
They'll come at you out of nowhere,
Who are you?
and they'll keep on coming at you, as long as you continue to wield the Keyblade. But why? Why would it choose a kid like
I'm in a great state of emotion, can't you tell?
What's that supposed to mean?
Never mind. Now.
Well, it's got no more written all over it.
I'm
You know,
cool because
fucking
I've got belts on
um,
my arms.
You got belts on your arms for no fucking reason.
Then have
Like
it.
seriously.
Gotta
Look at
contain
his
the
left. Look at his
muscles.
left arm. Just like 3 belts there.
You have to
just for
contain the
no-
muscles because otherwise
Then why is he doing it for his right arm then? That's the
doesn't
one he
need it. I
uses-
guess I don't know.
doesn't. Okay, so Leon is pretty slow. He'll jump towards you, does a fireball. If you hit the fireball back like Wonka's ball, it confuses him for a bit,
Mhm.
and attack points. I'm unsure about this, but when he does slashes, sometimes he'll be disturbed by it. Oh, there we go.
Mhm.
Leon has some armor frames. Like sometimes it'll clash, and sometimes it'll just, yeah, you'll just eat it sometimes.
Mhm.
I think you'll see it in a bit. Oh,
He got stuck on the
bonked his head there.
bonk.
Yeah, because like even though I hit him, it didn't clash.
Yeah.
I was like, should I use a weapon? Should you use an item? Like, nah, fuck it.
Nah.
I know this is a what if scenario.
Mhm. I think you do get 30 points of experience if you beat him. I think.
I thought it was like 20.
I don't remember. 20 or 30.
Yeah, like
good
he has
chunk.
like weird like armor frames where he just ignores your hits.
Mhm. Lots of running around.
This is me trying to like, can I beat him? Can I beat him? Can I beat him?
Trying to bait the.
I was
Aw.
actually waiting for him to shoot the fireball, but I missed the deflection. So,
Aw.
and down I go. Ow.
Thunk.
If you beat him, he'll be on his knees.
Mhm.
If you lose to him, this just happens. And this is Yuffie. If you could no doubt tell, with the fusion of Riku in her outfit,
Definitely.
makes her look very skimpy in this fucking game.
Mhm. I think Yuffie actually says something too if you do beat him. There's something a little different too, I think.
Yeah, the dialogue kind of changes.
Yeah.
There's a little difference like that dialogue.
Mhm.
But I think this is the only game that does this, though.
I think so.
Did the king send you?
I wish they did more of,
Mhm.
whatever.
They went in a different direction, I guess.
And it's Aerith.
That's-
She's just missing her little, like, red jacket cloth thing.
Mhm.
Come on, lazy bum.
Also, she's got bug eyes in this fucking game.
You okay?
It's Kyrie. Oh,
Those
man.
creatures
Oh, man.
that attacked you are after the Keyblade. But it's your heart they really want. Because you wield the Keyblade.
I'm so glad that you're okay, Kyrie.
Kyrie? Who are you talking about? I'm the great ninja Yuffie.
Oh, God, Kyrie, you went through puberty fast.
Like, huh?
Really fast.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I think you might have overdone it, Squall.
That's Leon.
That's Leon.
Leon.
The Keyblade.
Yeah.
It can't
We
be.
had to get it away from
Metal
you to take
Gear.
out those creatures. It turns out that's how they were tracking you.
Yeah, Yuffie's actually my favorite
the only one
Final
who can
Fantasy
see the
7
mark.
character, actually. So.
But it
Yeah.
won't work for long. Still, hard to
In the
believe
in
how
Kingdom Hearts 2,
people are.
yeah, all the characters from Final Fantasy 7, they basically do Advent children.
Mhm.
Except for Aerith, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose
'Cause she
that-
dies in 7.
Ouch. Oof.
Okay.
Well, her voice acting's worse in 2, actually.
They changed VAs.
They did.
Mhm.
Because she's supposed to be older, even though she never got to that point.
Yeah.
Because they've never
I mean, it was only 3 years difference, but in Final Fantasy 7, I think she's, what, 18?
Maybe. Yeah.
I think.
The Heartless?
So she would have been like 21 and having children if she didn't die, of course.
Yeah.
Those without hearts.
The darkness in people's hearts. That's what attracts them.
And there is darkness.
I think Yuffie's VA changed too between 1 and 2 as well.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, she did get older too. I do like it though, actually.
Mhm. The change or just her voice or
I am Sam.
Her
He
voice.
was
Mhm.
studying the Heartless.
Well, technically, in the
Recorded all
Dirge
the
or server
sounds
is
in a very detailed
her design doesn't change much.
Mhm.
I think she just doesn't have like that cape thing over her hand
pages are scattered
Oh, yeah.
everywhere.
when you first see her.
Mhm.
Well, it's technically the cinematic, but yeah.
Oh, then maybe the king went to find them.
Yes, those were my thoughts exactly.
We've got to find him quick.
Oh, I love this bit.
Gotta get that camera.
Kingdom Hearts just needed more of this.
So,
It's just like the little
A
things
little
I
more.
like about. It's just more Disney.
Mhm.
Have great fear of the Keyblade.
I mean, it's one thing just having a world. It's more of actually acting like Disney
A little more
or like cartoon
slaps.
cartoon
Yeah.
antics.
Mhm.
Keyblade chooses its master, and it chose
It's like one of the reasons why I like Kingdom Hearts 1. It's just like so many things I like about it.
Mhm.
I remember
Because
being
Kingdom Hearts
in
2
my
is just
room.
anime of the wazoo.
Yep.
Wait a minute. What happened to my home? My
Also, Sora and Riku's romance.
Oh yeah.
Riku,
You know what?
I searched everywhere for you. He's
Oh.
crying. Compared to Kairi, it's like, oh hey Kairi.
Because he knew she was fine.
Well, at that point, yeah.
Yeah. He's like, ah, you're fine.
Thanks so much for remembering me. Free elixir.
Elixir.
Elixirs like refills all HP and MP. And they're not cheap in the stores.
Nope.
If you try to go through a door or examine a door, Leon and them will just tell you it's dangerous. Stay here.
Mhm.
Ugh.
Ooh, there it goes. Whee!
Bakara!
Wah.
Shit like this. It's shit like this I love, dude.
Mhm.
Seriously. Hey, my boy swimming in the water. Let's go. Okay, so soldiers, they don't really work well in teams exactly,
Mhm.
but their jaggy kind of movements, like shaking back and forth, it's supposed to, what's it? It's kind of like derange or not derange, throw off their opponent.
Mhm.
And they're acrobatic kind of heartless.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 2, they go to the fucking extreme for it, but
Mhm.
like in this one they'll do a Tatsumaki or they'll just like a big kick.
Yeah.
So Donald and Goofy, they're your allies for this game.
How'd they get up there?
This pretty much sums up them in the future.
Mhm. Whee!
Yep, that's about it really.
Smack around.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember doing expert. Donald went down like in a couple seconds.
Yeah.
Also, there's the Lady and the Tramp in the fountain there.
Mhm.
Tatsumaki's a bookin'. Tatsumaki's a bookin'. Seriously.
Yep. Nope. He didn't get a chance.
They're still my favorite Heartless though, no matter what.
Mhm.
And introducing guard armor. And can I say the recolor for this guy was fucking terrible.
Yeah. You can, cause it was.
The recolor was like white, red, yellow, blue.
I was like, ugh. No thanks.
Yeah.
No
It's
thanks.
like I didn't realize we're in the fucking like it was. I mean, I understand they're trying to go for like an actual like night kind of
Yeah.
coloration,
Mhm.
but it
But
doesn't
man-
really fit. Yeah, but it doesn't really fit though, honestly.
Yeah. I was like, but man, you guys
Maybe
had
if we
it.
were like in a if we were in like a castle or something, sure, but we're like in a town or whatever.
Mhm.
I mean, the soldiers are fine because the only like silver thing on them are their helmets.
Mhm.
Anyways, guard armor. There's 3 segments of this guy. One is his arms, one is his legs, and one is his body. Each part has health to it,
Mhm.
so I already took out his right arm. So it's at some point I'll take it out. With the arm, it spins around. With the body, it actually spins around as well, and the legs, it will start stepping. It'll hurt you.
Mhm.
And at points, the body parts will just drop on the floor, and if you're on the floor or in the way like that, it'll just hurt you.
Yeah.
You can also deflect the body parts, like the legs will just fall on the ground and you just hit them, no problem.
And this guy's gonna spin around a lot. Or no, he's gonna do the cannon? Or is that the
His attack
after?
is the least harming, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Woo!
Freedom!
Slow motion.
Oh, that's also I miss. I miss that too. Kingdom Hearts 2, just like everything freezes.
Mhm.
Like lame. And with that, guard armor is defeated.
There it goes.
Brave Warrior increases HP and a damage.
Woo!
Woo.
Get that damage.
What do you prioritize with equipment, with accessories in Kingdom Hearts in general?
Uh,
What's your usual thing besides putting on stuff that are benefits like resistance to something or whatever, more defense or something?
Why don't you
Probably attack.
the world's on our vessel?
Sometimes magic. Magic is really good in one.
Are you sure?
I love Goofy's face here.
I know. He's like,
It's like I'm not amused.
It's like,
Go with them. Especially if you want to find your friends.
I'm in a state of emotion.
Yeah.
That's all I think whenever I see Leon's face. Just like I'm in a state of emotion.
serious business.
I can't let people know I have emotions.
Yeah, you gotta look funny, like us. Yup. Whoa.
Ooh.
I also don't hear anything good about Panacea 8.
Yeah. I mean, I want to play it, but like,
Like Leon's one of the things. Well, Leon's one of the main things because he's the main fucking character.
mm-hmm.
I don't know. There's nothing in Final Fantasy 8 that interests me anyway, so never gonna play it.
Yeah.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora.
I like the world of 12. I just didn't like its gameplay.
Yes.
just
Yes.
yes.
I
It's a
don't
solid yes from
disagree. I'm
Kaylee.
like, yes.
I don't disagree, but I'm not gonna say anything else about it.
Like, I'm very happy that Zodiac Age lets you speed up gameplay. That helps a lot.
But
OG, you're just stuck watching
Right.
yourself slowly move. It is awful.
anyways, we got Hades, Jafar, Ursula.
Oh, these
Hook.
mysterious figures.
Well, on my original TV, they're completely black. I couldn't see them, but I recognize all the voices.
Right.
So it's like I could tell who it is.
Yeah.
Oogie Boogie.
Oogie boogie.
Enough. The Keyblade.
And then Maleficent, even though despite being in a dark room, she's the only one lit up.
She's special.
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 Yeah, she's special for this game, and that's about it.
Either way, he could be quite useful.
God, what the fuck was Maleficent in 3? Jesus, why was she there? God.
Oh,
3! So bad.
yes. Story-wise, it's oof.
It always hurts me whenever I see somebody online say, like, it's my favorite game. I'm like, anyways, if you had beaten Leon, you would receive a little bit more money. I think you would receive like 1,500.
Yeah, I think so. And there's a little bit
But
more
if you
dialogue
lo-
or something, and he looks like embarrassed or whatever.
Yeah, they would give you more money, and I think an accessory. Was it?
I
No,
think
not
so.
an accessory.
I don't have the
Yeah,
guide
something
in
like
front of me right now, so like I can't say.
that. Right. You basically get a little bit more if you beat Leon, but if you don't, you only get 100 money.
Rude.
But we get our first item by Donald, Fire.
Man, I guess I should have the guide next to me as we're playing this or going through this because I'm like, I don't remember some of this
Also,
stuff.
you're supposed to be the Kingdom Hearts expert anyway, so you know.
Oh yeah, you know.
Okay, so Donald gives you fire, first magic, and then Goofy gives you your first ability, skill, dodge roll.
Dodge.
There you go. And Goofy has rocket. More damage.
More damage.
More.
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 Even more.
All right.
Okay.
So you could customize how Donald and Goofy, interact and whatnot. Donald, since he's a mage, occasionally attacks. As for magic, frequently. HP and MP only in emergencies. As for Goofy, I make him regular attacks constantly. His specials and whatnot frequently, and his HP and MP items only in emergency. That's usually how I set up these two.
Makes sense. Sometimes I forget and I just leave them. I'm like, why are you not helping me? Oh, that's why.
Well, you could always press triangle.
Yeah.
If you press triangle during battle, they will actually come and help you, like focus on the enemy that you're doing. Kingdom Hearts 2 changes how this works because there's an actual setting where they'll focus either other enemies, the same enemy you're attacking,
Yeah.
the strongest enemy or something like that. We'll get into that once I get to Kingdom Hearts 2 at some point. Pongo and Perdita. Leon's got a soft spot for the puppies.
Oh, the puppies.
Call me Leo.
He's like, no.
Call me Leo. You would think you would be embarrassed, like, nah, call me Leon.
He's like, nah.
Squall, I mean Leon.
I mean. Gotta find the puppies.
Oh, yeah. Item shop.
Items.
Oh boy. I wonder if they got soda in stock. No, this is item shop. Item shop being like some potions, tents, and weapons. There are no weapons for Sora. This is exclusively for Donald and Goofy with the different items that do update once you go further into the fucking game.
Yep.
It's potions, high potions, ethers, tents, and then staffs and shields.
Almost.
You could have Donald with a normal staff, or you can have him with like a warhammer, which is basically a long staff with a hammer at the end of it. Gives him more reach, because when Donald goes to attack, he literally jumps up and whacks him with the staff, which is very, very close range.
Yeah.
But I don't really see the point of that, considering Donald's attacks pitiful anyways.
Yeah.
So it's kind of no point to it.
Let's go for
But
magic.
it's kind of funny, just him, just like
Just smacking
just, like,
things
jumping
around.
into the
Yeah.
enemy. He's like, "Ha-ha, I have you now, Mr. Bond.
Because I'm sure if he had a choice, he would. He would smack
Yeah,
things.
oh yeah. Did you? I don't know if you heard. Apparently the strongest mage in like the Square Enix games, like Final Fantasy or anything, is Donald.
Yep. I have heard.
He's the only person that can do Zeta Flare.
Yes, he is. He's the only one who's
And
casted it successfully and lived for a little bit.
I think that's fucking hilarious.
It
That
is.
it's Donald, despite the fact how much shit I always hear about people giving Donald in Kingdom Hearts.
Well,
So I think it's just fucking funny.
it is funny. Well, he's a
Like,
good
Donald's
attacker.
only, like Donald's only good when he heals me. It's like, yeah, the Square Enix announces that Donald's the strongest mage in Final Fantasy. It's like, what?
Well, mage doesn't always mean healer, so.
I know, but like I think it's no, because like in the context of in Kingdom Hearts, he's typically only really good. People only say he's only good when he heals you.
Oh, really?
Well, from the circle of people I've heard from.
I always say he's not good at healing me because he never does, or he heals after I heal, and I'm like, that's.
Well,
That's
he
helpful,
does that
thank you.
too, but I love what's it? He's helpful overall for me.
I mean, he's not as bad as I like to joke, but like, I don't really rely on either of them to like help me.
Well,
So,
the way I set up Donald is beneficial for me. So
yeah.
He works for me how I like him to. I basically set him up like an actual mage
Mm-hmm.
in a sense. I don't know how everyone else does it, you know.
Probably.
And ultimately, late game or like later in the game in Kingdom Hearts games, Donald and Goofy basically become useless to you
Yeah, exactly. Like they're just
because they
just
pretty
there to
much
get
go
hit.
down very fucking fast.
Yeah, pretty much.
because that because that because at some points the moment Donald gets up means like, oh boy, gonna get healed. He heals me, then he goes down. It's like, well, he did his job.
It's like thanks.
Yeah, that's as long as Goofy gets their attention or gets hits in or
Mhm.
Donald does his magic or heals, they're doing their jobs. Just as long as I don't die, then it's all good.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Yep. Oh. Oh, Donald.
Oh boy. I love those two. That's why I never switch Donald and Goofy out.
Oh yeah.
They always stay.
Nice.
Well, for me at least.
Mhm.
Except when Kingdom Hearts 2 basically forces them out of you.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes, more or less.
Mhm. Well.
Anyways, that was part 3 of the Kingdom Hearts playthrough. Part number 4, we will make our way to the next worlds and start our gummy ship adventures.
Woo. Off we go.
Huzzah. Off we go. All right. Well, until part 4. Until part 4. Check you guys later.
Bye.